You're listening to Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance, Protecting Texas Churches. The show that gives pastors and church leaders the clarity they need to protect their people, property, and ministry.
Welcome back to Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance, Protecting Texas Churches. I'm your host, Ron Wadley with Insurance for Texans. We help pastors and church leaders protect their people and property with clarity and confidence. This week, we've been unpacking health insurance options for small Texas churches. Today, we're taking another look at catastrophic coverage. Tim, an elder at a small but vibrant church in Lubbock, was feeling the weight of responsibility. His pastor and 2 staff members were doing incredible ministry work, but they had no health coverage. Tim knew the church couldn't ignore it forever. He considered traditional group health insurance, but the premiums were way too expensive for their tiny budget. He also thought about finding a plan through the ACA marketplace, but he knew that the coverage was expensive and the limited networks were frustrating for people. Tim found himself asking the same question thousands of Texas churches face. How can we offer meaningful health protection without draining the budget? That's when he discovered something he hadn't considered before: catastrophic health coverage. Catastrophic health insurance isn't about covering every doctor visit or prescription. It's about protecting your people from financial disaster if something devastating happens. These plans typically cover things like cancer, injuries, heart surgery, and extended hospitalizations. These plans are intentionally lean, focusing only on the big moments that threaten financial stability. And because they skip routine coverage, the premiums stay dramatically lower. Catastrophic coverage is a viable option because it balances protection with affordability. It gives churches much lower monthly premiums, real protection against major medical bills, a straightforward solution that doesn't require a large group, and most importantly, a meaningful benefit that shows staff they're valued. Tim still needed to compare his options, so we walked through the differences between traditional health insurance and catastrophic plans. Traditional insurance offers broad and comprehensive coverage and the required essential benefits. The drawbacks are the high premiums. On the other hand, catastrophic plans cover the big-ticket medical events. It offers lower premiums and manageable deductibles. Also, it keeps your church from paying for benefits that your staff may not use. For Tim, the choice became obvious. For a church with 3 employees, catastrophic coverage wasn't just less expensive, it was more practical. Tim also found out more good news. Catastrophic plans don't require large participation numbers. For a small church, budget is everything. Traditional plans may offer more coverage, but they often demand more than the church can afford. Health sharing programs tempt some churches, but without being actual insurance, they come with significant risk. Catastrophic insurance offered Tim's church the one thing they needed most, which was protection without financial strain. Tim didn't figure this out alone. He reached out to Insurance for Texans, and through our True Texas Church Insurance Program, we helped him compare catastrophic plans, evaluate out-of-pocket exposure, and build something sustainable for his team. If your church is struggling to afford health insurance, or you've been told you don't qualify for traditional group plans, catastrophic coverage may be exactly what you've been looking for. Visit insurancefortexans.com to connect with a church health insurance specialist who can walk your leadership team through every available option. And don't forget to grab your copy of our book, The Promise of Certainty, at thepromiseofcertainty.com. It is your guide to navigating the complicated world of church insurance. I'm Ron Wadley, and this has been Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance, Protecting Texas Churches. Until next time, remember that caring for your staff is part of caring for your ministry, and there are affordable ways to do it.
Thanks for listening to Faith, Stewardship, and Insurance. Until next time, remember, insurance isn't just about policies. It's about safeguarding the mission God has called you to lead.